Hello, Marauders. It's Ryan here. It is Monday, April 10th, 2023. It's 3 p.m. So not as I used to do, but when I'm shooting these vlogs. But I wanted to make a recap, to have a recap of the past week. So as I've done for the past couple of weeks here. Because as you know, I cannot have that same routine that I do have in Paris where, I'm shooting a video every day, but I'm getting back at it once I'll get back to Paris for sure. Just for you guys to understand what we are doing right now, same thing as the past weeks. I mean, we are working a lot on the Creator Studio. So right now we do have the end of what we call the first sprint. We do have a dev meeting in 2 hours from now to have, everything settled, and we are going to be beginning the second sprint tomorrow. What is inside of it is pretty simple. It's just making sure that everyone could easily create an NFT, specifically an 1155, and being able after that to add a bunch of utilities. The utilities are going to be the second sprint. So for now, everything is working great. The tool is made as simple as possible. It is not made for people who are already into the Web3 world. It's made for people who are outside the Web3 world. We want that to be able to pass the test, the mom test, where you're trying to make your mom test the tool, and she can actually go at the end of it, and it works. So that's basically what we want to achieve for that first sprint. And the second one is going to be, adding utilities, as I was saying. So for the first one, yeah, everything is done. The front is done. I mean, the visuals are done. Everything is working. We just want to have that final point to make sure that every details are okay. Of course, you guys, Marauders, are going to be the first ones to have access to it. We are also working on connecting that Creator Studio to the marketplace, because for now we are feeling like, and it's a real thing, creators today, they cannot, even more creators outside of the Web3 world, it is very hard for them to create NFTs, and first of all to understand what NFTs are. So we want to have videos explaining them for each and every one of their profiles. You could be a painter, you can be a content creator, you can be a brand, whatever you are. We want to have use cases that are going to talk to you, and for these guys to understand what NFTs could bring to them. So we think that that's the first part, and that's really important. After that, the goal here is for them to understand how to create NFTs, of course, as I was saying, but it's more than that. It's just like we truly want to make sure that they can create NFTs, understand what they are doing, and as I was saying, for the marketplace, then also having, because we do feel that this is not something that has been done yet, feeling that they do have that ownership of everything, the smart contract, but also the secondary market, where of course it is still on the same smart contract, but now you get to platforms where you don't have the ownership of that platform. Right now, what we want to do is make sure that we have a really good connection between our marketplace and our Creator Studio. So that's what we are working on right now. Even though, of course, the basis of it have been done, the two are already connected, but we still need to have more connections. But we want people to be able to create NFTs and also follow everything on the secondary market on their own marketplaplace. For the secondary market, with their royalties, with their creator platform fees, platform fees, not creator platform fees, but platform fees, and everything with that. So you can create a mint page, you can also create a marketplace page. That's the whole ecosystem that we are working on right now. And Senega, the marketplace that we have already been building, where everyone else trying to create some kind of a Creator Studio are lacking right now, because they do not have that. It's 2 years of work to create that marketplace. It's been a huge and long journey of understanding how it works and how to do, and today we do have it. That's a great advantage regarding the other competitors, and the connection between them two is going to be, in my opinion, really, really crazy. So I don't know if you guys know about that, but there's a lot of talkings, regarding creators and brands on how they could leverage the Web3 technology, but specifically the NFT technology towards community management, and also customer management, and the loyalty program part around all of that, and the experience that you could bring to these customers or these fans. And of course, we still talking about the 1,000 or 100 true fans, and that's something that NFT could literally leverage. There's a bunch of example. Ticketmaster is trying that, and they are rewarding the best fans from artists for them to be able to buy tickets a day before the official launch. So no worries. They know, kind of like as we do have right now in the NFT world, an allow list or a white list, as we used to say. And these people are going to be able to buy before everyone, so no problem, regarding the supply. And also they are going to be able to buy these tickets even cheaper than the official release. So that's huge things that are coming. Our world, our customer experience and fan experience are going to be changed forever through NFTs, and we do want to be part of that whole new revolution. And we know it is going to be happening. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of mass adoption. Mass adoption technology are coming right now. You see that you can create a wallet just with an email and a password. Also, a product like us are going to make these entity, both creators and brands, be able to jump even more easily into the Web2 world, even more, understanding even more how it works and how they could leverage that technology. So that's everything that we are working on right now. We are starting our process of getting back to the VC. So I've had, some calls, 2 to 3 calls this week with some VCs to, get them back on everything that we have been working on right now. They are pretty interested about that, because they were already interested about the marketplace, but that dimension that we are adding with the Creator Studio and that relationship that we are going to try to create with creators and brands. And they know that we do have a huge network for creators and brands through our co-founders, but also, even though these brands or creators are not yet into our network, they understand a thing. It is, I've already said that a bunch of times, but today these creators and these brands that are right now outside of the Web3 world are also needing one thing, and it's the trust. And when you see people like Omar or Rudy, or it's even easier for them to trust us, because they feel like, okay, it's Omar, we know him, and he's a great guy. There is no problem of trust here. It just erases the trust issue out of the equation, and it makes us even more credible towards them. So now, of course, after that, we need to do the work, and we know that we are going to make it happen. But we can erase that problem just through that. So that's really good, and the VCs understand that. So that's basically what we are working on. Of course, it takes time, but it's we do have a small team, as you guys know. But of course, it is a really good product that we are building right now. And we really need to show you guys what we are working on. Of course, that's the thing that we are looking forward. And for the Marauders, we did have a very interesting meeting with all of the person involved in the project right now: Omar, Sebastian, Ludovic, of course, and me, to have kind of like a version of I'm trying to choose my words wisely here, of the document that we are going to send to particular entities to talk with and hopefully work with, and convince them that the Marauders could be a really good project to work together on. That's pretty much what I can say right now. But it's going really great. The whole story, once again, has been changed. The whole story has been changed with the help of Sebastian, with the help of Omar, and of course with Ludovic and I having another angle of vision to the Marauders. So a bunch of things are going to change on the Marauders, the characters, the lore, a lot of things. We just have to handle this carefully, making sure that we are validating all of that stuff, and of course making sure that you guys are going to be validating that whole thing, as again, I hope that by the summer we're going to have, you know, that website where you guys are going to be able to vote for different things that we are doing here, because again, you guys are making that possible. And without you, of course, once again, nothing of that could be, you know, even thinkable. So again, super thankful to have you. If you have any question, of course, feel free. Same for, you know, the French channel on the Discord. If you guys want to ask any questions in French or in whatever language, I'll try to to answer my best on that. So that's pretty much it. So we do having a great time doing that, but it takes time. But trust me, we do have a great time doing that. We are not gonna stop. Trust me. The finance are good. We do have a 12 plus month runway. So we know how to handle the finance. We know how to handle, you know, the all of the thoughts and execution behind that project. Now we just need to have more time and get you guys more involved, as we do know right now that our community management is not great as it has ever been, to be really honest. I mean, we have never been great at that. I have to be honest on that one. But on the other side, I think that we are not doing insanely great, but I think that we are doing pretty good on the execution part and on how we see the things compared, of course, to other projects. But again, everyone is doing with this their forces. Most of them are pretty better than us on the, you know, the community management and communication part. So that's it for today. But I'm really convinced that we are bringing a product that is going to be changing a lot of things, and not only in France and in the US, but in the whole world. But of course, it takes time to create that product. It takes time for it to penetrate. But I think that we are going to have something really crazy. And of course, for the Marauders, it's super exciting what we are working on. So that's it. A long video. I'm sorry, but you know, it's a recap for the past weeks. And that's it. In 2 hours, I'm gonna have that point with the devs, and we're going to get to the second sprint. Thank you very much, guys. Super thankful to have you again and again and again. And see you guys very soon. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask on the Discord. See you, Marauders.